First, let's start by viewing some real examples which demonstrates that the look and feel of the page can be configured to match that on your website. We are in Grant Thornton's page now, and we can see that on the upper level we can put logos or videos, and beneath a text can be entered. As a candidate now, I can click read more to see more about this vacancy, and if I'm interested, I can click to apply for this vacancy. Another one example where we can scroll down and see all the available vacancies of this company. Our last example, where we can see here that we have added some filtering, so the candidate can filter by location or by category, and again he can click to view more and he can start filling his application form. The fields presented as well as the sections are configurable. Some companies may request a lot of information from applicants, while others may just need the basic details. At the end of the form filling process, the system requests the user to supply a password. This automatically creates an applicant account, and the applicant may subsequently log in using the supplied email and password to manage personal details in the case that these have been changed or upload any additional documents. When the applicant submits the application, he will receive an email notification informing him that he has successfully submitted his application. Now, let's access the system as an administrator. Let's have a look at the recruitment dashboard. Dashboards provide your organization with a comprehensive overview of business health in a single-page snapshot. You can filter by country, by location, by organizational unit, and select a wide range of dates to gather meaningful data and display the available information. By default, the system presents data from the last 12 months, but you can adjust the date range as needed. The filtering line is followed by the KPI line, which is based on the selected date range. Let's first see the KPI line. On the date specified, we had 11 applicants and 26 job applications. We have recruited 3 individuals and we have filled 1 vacancy. On the next box, we will be able to view how many days it took us to fill these vacancies. And then we can see how many vacancies are still open. The numbers of applicants, applications, and recruited can be selected by the user to see the actual lists of these numbers. For example, I have just clicked on 11 applicants, and now we can see the list of these 11 applicants. The same goes with the applications and with the 3 individuals that we have recruited. Additional metrics and statistics are available below. On the Details tab, we can find more statistics. To publish a vacancy on your website, you first need to create it within the system. You can create an unlimited number of vacancies. This can be created directly by the HR personnel, or the system can be configured to allow managers to request job openings. This process can be subject to an approval workflow, where a manager's request for a new job opening needs to be approved by the division manager or the HR administration. Once approved, the HR department can further edit and publish the vacancy. Each vacancy must be linked to a related position, as this has been defined in the organizational position structure. This linkage allows for the automatic transfer of the applicant to an employee upon acceptance. There are 3 types of vacancy. External, if we want external candidates who will be applying through our website. Internal, if we want to give the opportunity to our employees to apply for this vacancy, and this can be done through the system, and open if we want external and internal candidates as well. Job type and vacancy category are user-definable fields. We can add a budgeted amount, and then we have the Assign To field. The Assign To field is required if only a specific manager will have access to the application received for a particular vacancy. In this case, the manager can view all related applications under the job applications for review. If this does not apply, this field can remain blank, and job applications can be assigned to specific employees or managers as the recruitment process progresses. We are entering the effective and the closing date. These are the dates that the vacancy will be published on our website. If we cooperate with any recruitment agency, then these agencies can be inserted into the system and can be selected here. If you wish to use a standardized applicant interview assessment questionnaire, select one of the available templates from the Appraisal Template dropdown. These templates are user configurable and can be created using the Performance module. Appraisal templates can be tailored based on the position or can be general and used during the assessment process. The survey field can be used only if there is a related license for surveys module. Survey module can be used to create additional questions related to this vacancy. Vacancy Media Plan. Exelsys has already integrated with some job sites. In addition to publishing a vacancy on the company's website, the system can also publish it on these job sites, provided that the company has an account with the external job site. Integration with any other job site is possible, provided that the job site offers an open API. When the vacancy appears on the website, the job description is taken from the Vacancy Notes tab. Let's now have a look on the applicant's form. The applicant's form is in effect a talent pool. It stores all the applicants who have applied for a job. All applicant records will be visible to the HR administrators and the recruitment administrators of the system. Permissions can be given to regional administrators or managers to view only the vacancies to which they have access. If a company cooperates with recruitment agencies, then the agents will have access only to the applicants that they themselves enter into the system. Simple filtering, which can be found on the columns option, can be used to filter the applicants grid. For example, we can use the filter from name column to search for a specific applicant. Simple column filtering will filter only the records loaded in the grid. If we want to filter all the records existing in the system, then we need to use the advanced filtering. The advanced filtering is activated by the funnel filter icon on the grid toolbar, and then by selecting your criteria. For example, you can search by vacancy, education level, qualifications, salary expectations, and so on. For now, let's select a specific vacancy. Using the advanced filtering, you can also find applicants matching keywords in the documents they uploaded, provided that the uploaded documents are in Microsoft Word or searchable PDF. For example, let's search with the keyword SQL. Let's open an applicant's form. On the upper left corner, we can easily rate the applicant on an easy 5-point rating scale. HR administrators can then set the rating column on ascending or descending to first see on the applicant's grid the top candidates, those that are ranked the highest. Below, we can find the vacancies in which this applicant has applied. HR administrators can easily add or remove vacancies on this list if it is needed. On the Personal tab, we can see his personal details and his address details. And moving on, we can see all the work-related information that has been entered by the candidate on his job application form. Interaction log contains all the email correspondence we had with this applicant. We can find all the emails that have been sent through the system, and if the candidate has replied to these emails, then we will be able to see his own responses. Notes for any additional notes, and user fields, customized fields created by the HR administrators for any additional information that is not included in the system. And finally, we have documents such as CVs, reference letters, degrees, and so on. On the right corner, we have some additional information. We can view the applicant references, applicant qualifications, applicant past experience, and applicant education. Being on the applicants grid, We can click the Open Document icon to view the documents that have been placed on the Documents tab. The administrators can create their own charts by using the Show Chart functionality. First, you select the presentation type, then the chart type, the theme, and let's create a report on the average salary expectation by industry. So in this case, I would select salary expectation, the operation will be average, and I want this to be grouped by industry. I can at any time change the chart type or the theme, and then I can save that or download it. By selecting an applicant record and then opening the Selected Items menu, you will find a number of functionalities available. For instance, we can select one or more records and then select Send Email to send an email by selecting one of the available email templates. For example, applicant's interview notification. Or we can select Email History to check the email sent from the system to this specific applicant. Now let's move to the job applications. Recruiters and administrators will use the job applications to go through the review and selection process. If a job application has been assigned to a specific manager, the manager will also be able to use a similar form called Job Application for Review that only lists the applications assigned to this manager. Going to the Job Applications form, by default, you will view all the job applications with status entered. If you need to view job applications with different statuses, the accepted ones, for example, you simply have to select the desired status from the drop-down list. Simple filtering can also be used here. For instance, we can use this filter from the vacancy column to view all the job applications applied for the accountant vacancy, and then we can find which of these selected job applications have an interview score greater than 60. Using the column options filtering, you can also sort the grid in ascending or descending sequence, select the columns to appear, or group the data using the selected columns. Advanced filtering can also be used, which is activated using the funnel filter icon on the grid toolbar. Moreover, you can select a record and carry out one of the other available options provided on the Selected Items menu, such as edit the job application, view the email history, or select Assign to forward a job application to someone else. To change the status of a job application, you can simply select Set Status. Being on the Job Applications grid, we can use the Job Applications Matching functionality. We can use this functionality to quickly find applicants matching the position competencies, select a specific vacancy, or set the required education level, required years of experience, or the minimum qualification score. In the process, we can get the system to automatically update the status. For example, from interview passed to accepted. Managers or recruiters can carry out the interview and at the same time complete the assessment. This can be done from the main application or using the mobile application on a tablet or on a phone device. By selecting the interview assessment questionnaire, you will get the associated appraisal template, which you can use to complete the assessment of the applicant. The template is user-definable. As a result of completing the questionnaire, the system will automatically update the interview score on the Evaluation tab. Let's have a look on the Job Applications form. First, we can see some general details, and then we have the evaluation scores. The interview score, as we have seen, has been updated automatically. after the completion of the interview assessment questionnaire. The rest of the scores can be updated manually. We can use the Interview tab to arrange interview and notify the interested parties. First, we need to select an employee's name, set the date and the time of this interview, and then we should click Send Appointment Notification. The system will then send an email with a calendar invitation to both Linda and the candidate, notifying them about this interview. Then we have the Documents tab where we can see all the documents uploaded. From the Job Applications form, we can select the record, and then from the Selected Items menu, we select Assign To forward this job application to someone else. Based on a parameter, we can set the system to automatically send rejection emails whenever the status will be changed to rejected. Additionally, we can set the system to automatically create an employee record whenever the job application status will be changed to accepted. Now let's discuss about the mass mailer. Mass mailer functionality can be used to send massively notifications. On Send Emails To, we can select applicants or job applications, and then we can select a specific vacancy and a specific status. For example, if you wish to notify all the applicants who have been shortlisted for a specific vacancy. And then we select the related email template, and this will send to all the job applications with this specific status who have applied to this specific vacancy the email template selected.